Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm just going to be playing some casual 3-minute Blitz games on chess.com and giving my commentary while I'm playing them. After each game I'll do a quick analysis and hopefully we can get maybe 2 or 3 games in this video. So without further ado, let's get started into our first game here. I am black. Here I'm gonna play like a King's Indian setup. Just gonna pre-move d6 because that's a very common move. So he's played bishop e2, but now he's transposed back to like a main line. Just gonna play some theory here. Not too much to say about this. Again, this is still a line. Here white should take on e5, which is why I'm pre-moving the recapture. Just because my move queen e8 exerts a lot of pressure on d4, and his response here is not the best for some reason. I'm not quite sure why though, so I'm gonna try to figure that out. I think I'm gonna go f6, and then if his bishop moves, maybe f5 or something. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna go f5. He might go knight g5 and try to put his knight on e6, which is like kind of like bad for me because yeah, you'll see. If I take it, then he gets a lot of counterplay on the light squares. So if he goes 96, I'd probably takes, and then maybe I'd actually go f takes e4 and just not take the e6 pawn immediately. So that yeah, so he captures like that first. Um, okay. I believe here playing e4 isn't great because white can like plant their knight on d4 after you play e4. Should I provoke his knight with h6? I mean, that's just like asking for him to like put it there, but at the same time, I don't really like know what to do here, so I'm just gonna play that. Maybe I could have played knight c5, and then if he kicks me, go to e4. Okay, he takes, which is normal. I'm thinking he's gotta go knight e6 here. Otherwise, I think I'm just better. Because if he goes like knight f3, I think I just have a pretty pleasant position, like maybe knight c5 or something. I'm up on the clock, which is good. Yeah, I'm just gonna go knight c5. Okay. I'm just gonna put my knight on e4. So he goes knight h4, which is obviously trying to attack my f5 pawn. If I go knight d6, I think c5 is pretty good for him. So maybe I have to move my knight somewhere. So I'm gonna take this and then put it on e4. Bishop h5. Okay. Can I take on c3? That looks really greedy. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna go queen d8. He's probably gonna go knight g6. Now I'm gonna go rook e8, just because like rook f7, I felt like there was a lot of stuff here. Here I think my rook is okay, because even if he does do like knight f4 or something, or like whatever, like sacrifice his knight for the rook, I still get 2 pieces for it, so that should be a good trade for me. Queen c2. This bishop and the knight, they're kind of like on the edge of the board, and like if this bishop wasn't here, I would just go queen g5 and that'd be pretty good. But do I go knight f6? Knight f6? I mean, it doesn't really do anything, but yeah, I gotta move a bit quicker. Now we're like even on time. This bishop could move. I'm gonna go king h7. Just kick the knight. Play simple moves. I'm just gonna put my knight back there. He's definitely going. Never mind. I totally screwed that up. Let's see what to do here. Okay, okay. I think rook takes e5 is the only good discovery he has. After that, I'll be down, I think, 2 pawns. Oh, he has that as well, which I guess is good for me because now I'm only down 1 pawn, but my king's not really very happy. He's gonna go there. I'm definitely not trading. Let's try to get our pieces active. He's spending a little more time than me, which is good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, 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 okay. That took me by surprise. Okay, I'm just gonna take. He can't recapture that, right? Oh wait, he's just gonna take like that. Yeah, but now he can't take the knight because then that would hit everything. So now I'm just gonna try to trade pieces. Best way to simplify things. Yeah, I think that just blunders the rook, right? Okay, yeah. It turns out, looks like I actually blundered my knight with this move because if he takes and then goes here, that just like wins the piece back. But the thing was, I was pushing him on time and then he kind of cracked. So let's just take a quick look at the game. We're gonna skip past the opening to this moment. So here, d5 I don't believe is great, just because now black has like the opportunity to bring his knight into the game. The line goes something like this: d takes, h3, f6 or h6 are both fine, I think. And then I believe there's like c5 or like b4 here, something like that. That's how the line normally goes. So he kind of deviated from that, probably unintentionally. And then, so I try to go for like this f5 idea because you see if I go like knight c5 immediately here, then he's just gonna go b4 and then I have to go like back or something. But if I push f5 and then I go here, then I'm actually threatening to take e4 and then I can get an a5 the next move. So here in this position, I really felt like he should have just gone knight e6 because like the point here being is like, yeah, the computer evaluation says like black's better, but like after something like this, like it's not so clear. Like I believe I lost a game like in like 30 moves just because like I made one wrong move and then his bishop got really active. So I guess maybe it's not as strong as I thought it would be, but it's definitely like a worthwhile idea to look at. So then here, I'm not sure knight c5 was the best, but should be fine. So I thought I played these moves pretty well. The computer says otherwise, but I don't usually value the engine's opinion that much. Okay. And then here is where I just blunder f5, and now I'm pretty screwed here. Here I felt like just play it simple, just take the pawn and be 2 pawns up, right? Like don't even calculate anything else. Obviously the computer says there's something else that's better, but I'm not even gonna go look for it. So he plays rook f8, which like technically that's just as good as playing rook takes e5, but from a practical standpoint, like it's just easier for me to hold basically. And then he kind of screws up, I screw up, but we're both under time pressure, so I end up winning. Okay, that was a good game. So now I'm just gonna load up another game, which should be starting anytime now. I'm black again. Okay. This time it's gonna be a Sicilian. Probably a Najdorf, since it's like an open Sicilian, and that's what I play against it. We have the bishop e2 line, which is quieter, but not necessarily quiet compared to like other variations of the Najdorf. f4. So I've already kind of forgotten what to do here. I'm just gonna go b5, which probably isn't the right move, but in like a blitz game, I don't really think it matters that much. So I'm playing knight d7 to overprotect e5. That way when e5 is played, I can actually still recapture that pawn. Otherwise, when he trades bishops, now my queen's no longer protecting that square. Okay, so he wants to go g5, which is interesting. Which means I need to move this d7 knight away so my knight can go back there. So I'm thinking like where to move it. Knight b6 or knight c5? That's what I'm thinking. Okay, I'm probably going to go knight c5 just because it's a little more active. Yeah. So here after this, some people think like b4 is a trick. b4 here, like thinking they've like gotten the knight in a bad position, but the c3 knight is also loose, so I think I'm fine. I'm just gonna move my knight to b6 just in case. Heading to c4, of course. So I've always found these positions to be like very pleasant for white because they have like a space advantage, but technically black's not doing bad at all, and like it just looks easier for white to play though. But when I get these positions from white's side, like I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna play like a random move just to get my pieces involved. So this attack looks threatening, but right now he has like no pieces to support it except maybe the bishop, so it's not actually gonna do much right now. I'm gonna play rook e8, which is a standard move to allow this square for your bishop to tuck into, or sometimes your knight to protect like assaults against h7. I'm thinking, is there like some type of d5 move unleashing an attack on f4? d5, e5 maybe though. Maybe then like 94 sacrificing a pawn or something? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I am getting low on time though. Well, not low, just lower than him. Yeah, I'm just gonna tuck my bishop first. You don't want to think for too long in Blitz. Yeah, I'm definitely going for it now since e6 is more protected than it was before with the rook attacking it. Okay, okay, 94 for sure. Even if he was gonna win a pawn on e4, I think that's still worth it because it opens up like a diagonal to his king. Okay, okay. Definitely don't take that. Your knight is better than his. That's a very important point. Should I go 93? Yeah, 100%. Even if he like kicks me, I can always go back, right? Um, there's gotta be something better than what I'm thinking. Uh, not sure, not sure. So I think this started to go south a bit. I think my knight's got a bit lost in the center, but yeah, if he takes that on d5, if he takes that, I mean, instinctively, I think that's bad and that's greedy, but I don't really see what's wrong with it right now. Oh, I'm gonna take with the f pawn and go h6 to close down any open files. Okay, queen d8. Oh, maybe queen c6 was better, getting on the diagonal. Oh, but here, oh, I thought I was gonna go to h4, but he's got his bishop there, so I'm just gonna bring my bishop back out. Don't think he has any discoveries because his queen's in a way. The good thing about my position is that I'm up on the clock. Whoa, he takes that? Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Always play a safe move. Knight f6 maybe from him? Not sure. There's gotta be something here. I'm just gonna go e3, threatening e2. Also opening up this diagonal. Yeah, this has gotta be good. He's only got 20 seconds as well. e2. Um, I need to figure out a way to create more problems here. How about I go rook e6, just attacking that. Because if he moves the knight, I'm taking the rook. So, oh, I'm so going in for a check here. gonna take that. Knight's pinned. Oh wait, I could have taken the bishop. Totally missed that. Um, check. Wait, mate. Okay. So that was a nice win. Let's just go to the analysis board and check it out again. So it started off as a Sicilian. Hopefully this part of the video isn't too laggy, but I'm just fast forwarding through the moves. So here in this moment, this was like the first major decision I had to make, which is like what to do here, basically dealing with this threat of g5. So typically you want to move this d7 knight away to like b6 or c5, like that, just so that this knight can go to d7. So I think I played this pretty well. I played knight b6 here just in case he tried some b4 ideas. Technically, I think you have like knight b3 there, but I just didn't want to take a chance. So here, if he plays b4, if I calculate something that's bad, I could just move the knight back. So rook b1 I thought was a really, really weird move because he's kind of like almost like protecting a pawn that I don't want. Because like I'm not really gonna go pawn grabbing here, and I don't really see a big reason to protect that pawn ahead of time. Like, why not just move your bishop back, and then if I play that, then you can deal with that later. But like, rook b1 has like zero purpose, so if I don't go knight c4, then you've wasted a move. But whereas if you played bishop f2 here, that's not really a waste of a move. That's opening up the e-file as well. So I think that's like a move order issue there. So rook b1's definitely not the best. It all worked out the same in the end, but it's just like one of those minor things you gotta pay attention to. So here again, this attack may look dangerous with his pawns so close and they're storming ahead, but as you can see, the computer actually favors black here, just because white has no pieces to support it, and black can just tuck his bishop, queen's gonna protect the 7th rank, everything's good. So here I think, here's where I started to make things complicated for him with d5. Like I didn't really calculate like, oh, I'm gonna win a pawn or like something like that. I just like kind of like felt like, oh, if he takes that, I'm gonna take this, one pawn each. And then the position gets complicated and I'll work it out afterwards. And that's kind of what you want to do in Blitz, be intuitive. Don't calculate everything through. And if you have a chance to create lots of problems for your opponent, go for it, even if you don't think it's the best. So here, yeah, it looks like my knight ventured a bit too far. Yeah, I thought I played this part well, especially since I was pressuring him on time. Oh, but looks like he had a win here that he missed. What could that be? I'm actually not quite sure. I'm gonna just turn on the engine. Knight f6. And if I take like this, oh, the point is now he slides the queen over. And now if you go here, g7's coming. Yeah, so that makes sense. So that was a nice tactic that both of us missed. And then, yeah, afterwards here, now I'm just winning. Yeah, I missed taking the bishop, but yep. Overall, that was a pretty good solid game. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, make sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and turn on notifications so you know when the next video comes out. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.